Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 4 of Let's Play Fabled Lands. It is my rest day. Technically, I'm a day early starting this series. We haven't even gotten into the 3-day block yet. But, yeah, pretty excited to get into it. Let's go ahead. I think we're up against a tough encounter or something. Right in the mix of something, of a quest or so. Oh, the Ratmen, that's right. Okay, you find a natural alcove in the wall of a tunnel. Desperately, you squeeze yourself into it and fade into the shadows. The Ratmen come bundling past, whooping and yelling. None of them spot you, and once they have gone, you step out, smiling to yourself. You wait for things to die down and make your way back to the door marked Throne Room. Ignoring the kitchens, you go through. Here we go. Gingerly, you open the door. It leads to a curtained alcove, through which you observe the room beyond. It's a long, low hall, clearly an ancient Udakin temple from a time when the masked lords of Udaku ruled all of Harkuna, but now part of the sewers of Yellowport. A cheap wooden chair has been placed on the altar to act as a throne. On it sits a large and extremely ugly Ratman. He has a tacky amulet around his neck and a rusty iron hoop for a crown. About 4 Ratmen are kneeling before him, engaged in conversation. "But Scab," one of the Ratmen is saying. "That's great, King Scab, to you, dung breath," bellows the rat in the throne. Sneak or bluff would seem to do good. Bluff would probably use charisma. Sneak would probably use thievery, so let's go ahead and let's sneak. You will have to sneak in around the hall to get behind the king. There are plenty of shadows to hide in, but it will not be easy. We have a 72% chance. Have to roll a 5 or better. Let's do it. Oh, we do. Successful thievery roll. You inch your way slowly around the edge of the old temple. Suddenly, you burst out of the shadows and cut the king down, catching the Ratmen by surprise. At the sight of you standing over their dead king, the 4 remaining Ratmen flee in terror. Without their king, they have no spirit for a fight. Quest updated. King Scab's rusty iron crown shattered when he fell, so you take the copper amulet from around his neck. It's an uncommon. The only thing cheaper than it is the life of a Ratman. Apparently, you also find a chest in the corner of the room, but it's clearly booby-trapped. Try to open it with your thief skills. Disarming the... Oh, 1 second, guys. Alright, we're back. So it says, disarming the trap should be no match for your thievery skills. We have to roll a 3 or better. We have a 90% chance to do it. Let's roll. Roll a 6. Beautiful. Successful thievery. The chest springs open with a click. Inside you find 60 shards, a mandolin. Oh my gosh, that's a huge find. And a potion of healing. There's also an ancient religious text about the gods of the Udaku called the Scroll of Ebron, which reveals that one of the gods of the Udakin is called Ebron and that he has 14 angles? Or is that supposed to be angels? I don't know. Gain 60 shards. The mandolin, charisma +1. That thing's worth a lot. Scroll of Ebron. It says angles there too. And a potion. Beautiful. Back to town. Let's go report to the trade guild. Visit the guildmaster. Guildmaster Vernon is pleased to see you. You hand him the copper amulet and he exclaims joyfully, "The amulet of the King Scab! Well done indeed! You are given 450 shards as a reward." Lovely. So... I think with 542, we probably want to buy a house. Let's see here. Let's hit C. Do I have to equip the mandolin? I do. So that adds 1 to charisma, up to 5. What about the rope? I don't have to equip that. Oh, we could use more arrows, that's for sure. I didn't think I'd be using arrows so frequently. But, good to know. What's this scroll do? Rarity legendary. I can only drop it. I wonder if I take that to like a temple of Udaku. We still have Ghoul Bite. I can go get that fixed. But right now, I think I want to get a house stash. You can buy a townhouse in Yellowport for 200 shards. Owning a house gives you a place to store equipment. Let's buy a house. You lose 200 shards. You can now access your house stash storage from the chest icon. Lovely. We had 368 in there. So we're going to put even more in. We'll just carry 200. I should invest that, really, but we'll get to that. Let's hit F5 for saving. And let's head to the temple and see if anybody knows about this. Well, let's go to Maka first. And go ahead and ask to be cured of disease or poison. It costs 75 shards, only 30 if you're an initiate of Maka to be cured of a poison or disease. Now, here's the question I wanted to try. Can we go under a bunch of different religions, or do we just have to pick one? Like, let me go ahead and save, and we'll try this for real. LP4A. Okay, let's try, like, is it Q that shows the text? No. Let's try to become an initiate. Become an initiate of Maka gives you the benefit of paying less for blessings and other services the temple can offer. Costs you 50 shards to become an initiate. You can not do this if you're already an initiate of another temple. Good to know. That answers that. Has to be cured of a disease or poison, so what would seek a blessing? If you're initiate, it only costs 10 shards to purchase Maka's blessing. A non-initiate must pay 20 shards. So this tells you what it does, which we should check everybody's blessings now. You will obtain an immunity to disease and poison. The blessing works by allowing you to ignore any one occasion when you would normally suffer the disease or poison. For instance, the venomous bite of a snake. You can only have one immunity to disease and poison blessing at any one time. Once it's used up, you can return to any branch of the Temple of Maka to buy a new one. I don't think I'm going to... Well, I don't know if I'm going to sign up for that temple yet. We'll think about it. Elnir. Let's see what Become an Initiate gives you the benefit of paying less for blessings. Oh, 60 shards. Let's see what his blessing does. It costs 10 shards, otherwise 25. You'll obtain a charisma blessing. The blessing works by allowing you to try again when you make a failed charisma roll. It is good for only one reroll. Once it's used up, you can return to any branch of the Temple of Elnir to buy a new one. Nice, that one's a possibility. Alvir and Valmir. It only costs 5 shards to propitiate the twin gods of the sea. A non-initiate must pay 20. The safety from storms blessing works by allowing you to ignore any one storm at sea. You can only have one safety from storms blessing at any one time. Once it's used up, you can return to any branch of the temple to buy a new one. Surely that's pretty useful. And Tyranny. If you're initiate, it costs 10 shards, otherwise 25. The combat blessing works by allowing you to try again when you fail a combat ability check. It is good for only one reroll. Note that it does not apply when in actual combat. Can I get all these blessings, or do I have to get just one blessing at a time? This is pretty wild stuff. What are resurrection arrangements? Blech. Resurrection costs 200 shards if you're an initiate, 800 shards if not. It is the last word in insurance. Once you've arranged for resurrection, you need not fear death, as you will be magically restored to life here at the temple. Okay. So he has resurrection arrangements. What about Alvir and Valmir? This was charisma, right? Did we talk to the high priest? Okay, he doesn't... They don't have, Oh no, they have safety from storms, right? They don't have resurrection services there. Elnir does not either, but he's got the charisma blessing. does happen when you die, actually. Otherwise, FAQ, what are the if there's something where you die. We're in the tutorial log, but it's not really telling us what happens when we die. So Kara. So Elnir would give us a charisma blessing for 25 shards. Alright, for right now, I'll just pay 25 for one. Gain a charisma blessing. Now let's see if I can get, like, if I can go and get a blessing here. It looks like I can. It doesn't say I can't have... I can't have only one. Let's ask to be cured. Pay 75 shards to remove a disease or poison. It would only cost 30 for an initiate. And her services are pretty good. Immunity to disease and poison. Disease is killer. So what do I want to do? I wonder how hard it is to get out of becoming an initiate. Pay 50 shards to become an initiate. You get the benefit of paying less for blessings and other services the temple can offer. I think I'm going to become an initiate of Maka. So let's read it again. The Temple of Maka, the terrible goddess of disease and famine, is a large underground chamber accessible via an ornate entrance in the middle of the Plaza of the Gods, where all the temples stand in Yellowport. Down below, the walls are bare earth, the ceiling is covered in the roots of growing plants, for Maka is also the goddess of the harvest, who must be kept happy, else disease and famine will strike the people, their crops and their livestock, bringing ruin to all. Yeah, she's pretty powerful. Let's become an initiate, pay 50 shards. Achievement unlocked, higher calling. Maka has been recorded as your goddess in your adventure sheet. We can always renounce her worship if we want to join somewhere else. Let's ask to be cured. 30 shards. Oh, it's 35 shards. We'll pay it. Choose a disease or poison to remove ghoul bite. You no longer have ghoul bite nor suffer its effects. Now, if we seek a blessing, it's 10 shards. Immunity to disease and poison. Let's pay it. Okay, we gain a blessing, so we can have multiple blessings. It looks like. Yep. Lovely. Before we boat anywhere, we'll get a blessing from Alvir and Valmir. Very cool. So we spent a lot of shards there, but Scroll of Ebron. I can't read it. We do have to spend more shards, so I'm going to take out I'm going to take out 300 right now and head to the market where we could possibly buy chainmail for defense 3. It weighs a ton, but it's a small price to pay for the added survivability. It doesn't say like it does negative effects to anything for weighing a ton. It's 200 though. We're gonna have to buy arrows, so one shot through the heart and you're to blame. Could buy the longbow for 250. Lockpicks are 300. We have a rope, we have a lantern, which is reusable. Can buy a treasure map for 200. Can't sell the legendary scroll of Ebron. Combat dodge contains secret evasion techniques that will grant a bonus to your defense, +1. This contains secret combat techniques that when studied will grant you a bonus based on your weapon type, so we'd get +2 offense with our sword. Archery, we'd get plus 30% crit hit chance. Wow, with a bow, that's awesome. 600 though. Now, do I want to buy probably a longbow? 6 range compared to our 5. Combat +1, damage 2 to 5. It's uncommon, never comes up short. Let's go ahead and buy 10 arrows first. I don't want to spend all my money just starting, but range of 6 +1 to combat, and instead of 1 to 4, 2 to 5. That's a great upgrade. So I think what I'm going to do I mean, it's for our protection. Let me F5 here. I'll go ahead and buy the longbow weapon. It's well, sell this for 40. Buy the longbow. It's pretty awesome. Like I said, range +1, combat +1, damage +1 to 1. Same action point cost, so we can still throw a poison, essentially. Not sure why that's... Oh, it just shows what... We'll start with the bow. There's our quest items. We're running out of inventory space. We may want to stash something. Our offense is 7 to 17. Our damage is 2 to 5. Very nice. Now I could go ahead and buy more, but I don't think I want to. Oh, there's that rat poison. That would have came in handy, but we were able to stealth it. Climbing adventuring gear. Probably going to need that at some point. And there's also the chainmail for 200. But I think we're good for now. Let's go to the house stash and stash a potion for now. No, don't do that. Well, okay. The Gold Dust Tavern. Buy drinks all around the bar and listen for rumors. A bard in the tavern. Okay. No new rumors. Let's go visit the Provost Marshal. You wait several hours to be seen by one of the Provost Marshal's aides, a certain Captain Royzer. Convince him of your loyalty to Sokara. You attempt to convince the captain it is worth his while to let you see the Provost Marshal. Make a charisma roll. We have a 72% chance. 5 or better. Nice. Successful charisma roll. Captain Royzer is impressed with your claims of loyalty to Sokara and decides you could be useful to the Provost Marshal. The Provost Marshal is a rich and powerful man, cunning and capable. I have need of someone like you, he says. A group of rebels loyal to the old king are hiding out in the cold, bleak mountains. Their leader, Nergan Korin, is dangerous to us, as he is the heir to the old throne and a rallying point for the rebels. Penetrate their stronghold and slay Nergan Korin, and you will be richly rewarded. I can promise you 500 shards and a title if you succeed. Wow, a title. We'll take the mission. Very well, says the Provost Marshal and dismisses you. You leave the palace. Can we explore again? You walk around the smelly streets of the sulphurous city. The market is large and busy. At the corner of Brimstone Plaza, gigantic braziers burn sweet-smelling incense in an attempt to overpower the rotten egg smell that permeates the whole city. There are many stalls and goods to choose from. Your adventuring instincts push you to explore some of the back streets. Let's explore the city by day. You can explore... Oh, okay. The area around the palace. A patrol of militiamen, mercenaries in the pay of the dictator, General Grieve Marlock, stop you in the street. They decide you'll be arrested unless you pay 15 shards as taxes. refuse to pay or you don't have 15 shards. We'll pay it. You hand over the money and the militiamen leave you alone. The harbor area. While taking a stroll through the busy harbor area, you overhear a conversation between two merchants and learn the most profitable trading routes between Sokara and Golnir. You are positive that this new information will come in handy if you make a small investment in the Merchants Guild. Huh. The poor quarter. A mad beggar covered in sores and grime accosts you in the street. "Oh, noble one, aid me for the love of the gods!" He rants, frothing at the mouth and gesticulating wildly. "I need coins to eat, food to spend, and blessings to wear." I don't think we can bless him. We don't have much sanctity. Give him 5 shards. The mad beggar takes the money and swallows the lot in one gulp. "A gourmet meal," he babbles. If you want to bless him. Yeah, we don't have, like, the sanctity to bless him. If not... He wanders off ranting and you head back to the city center. So far, this has been costly. Merchants Guild. Make an investment. We have to invest 100 shards. You can invest money in multiples of 100 shards. The guild will buy and sell commodities on your behalf using this money until you return to collect it. "Don't forget that you can lose money as well," mutters a sullen merchant. The guild charges 10% on any withdrawals as it's cut, rounded in their favor. Alright, so we visited the guildmaster. Too busy to see you. Guildmaster Vernon's too busy to see you and seems there's nothing else for you to do here. Let's go ahead and take out, we have 69, so we need 31 and 100, so 131. Wait. I don't want to deposit any. I want to take it out. 132. And then we probably need like just 30 just in case we run across something. Alright, we'll invest. Invest 100 shards. Lose 100 shards. Done investing. I was supposed to do that, right? Not make a deposit, but make a very hard Kingslayer. Okay. Oh, I had to make notes. Right, I should have made a note of that. I have to remember that. We can make regular notes. Okay. Do I really want to explore by night? This is going to be dangerous. You set out to explore the city of Yellowport at night, unwholesome though it is, with its reeking air and dusty ochre streets. Go to the wealthy area. A pale woman in black leather brushes past you in the street, casting you an enigmatic look. Make a thievery roll. We need a 4 or better. 83% chance. Oh, we just made it. Oh, we didn't we failed it? Dang, failed thievery roll. Musing to yourself about the strange woman, you pause at the end of an alleyway to buy roast chestnuts as you watch her striding off into the evening smog enveloping the city. "That'll be a shard," grunts the chestnut vendor. You reach for your money pouch, then your hands fumble in panic. The pouch is gone. After a moment, the truth dawns on you. You stare grimly in the direction that the black-garbed woman went, but there's no sign of her now. "I'll have them chestnuts back then," growls the vendor when he sees you can't pay. We just lost 130. What? That's a bug. We didn't have 130. Wait a minute. I have to reload. I didn't mean to carry 130. I thought I deposited on 100 of it. Where's our quick save? It's not that I'm not sticking with the consequences here, but where did I quick save last? We're carrying 69 shards. Did I explore the city already? We have 268 in there. Explore the city by day. Did I do this? The harbor area? Oh, okay. We already learned that. So I guess we already gave the Madman 5, right? We couldn't bless him, so... Okay, now we have to go to our stash to make the investment again. So we want to take 131 out, which gives us 200. Oh, I did take out too much, didn't I? I want to put back 70, so that's my mistake. I want to deposit 100. We'll make an investment. Okay, now we should only have 30, which is right, okay. Now we should explore at night. That's what I should have had. I just made an error there. We'll go to the wealthy area, try this again, make a thievery roll. There we go, successful. You grab the woman's wrist a split second before she can cut the strings of your money pouch. You drag her around to face you, but she meets your outraged scowl with a swashbuckling grin. "You've got good reflexes," she says. "Most of the street scum around here are too drink-sodden or dim-witted to notice the loss of a few shards. Want to earn some real money?" Accept her offer. The woman tells you her name is Loria. She leads you stealthily through winding cobblestone streets to a townhouse standing at the back of a small tree-lined square. A yellowish fog is descending with the coming of night. Loria waits until it is thick enough to shroud your activities from any stray passersby, then jemmies the downstairs window. Within seconds, the two of you are inside. "You've got the easy job," she says. "Stay down here and keep watch. The stuff we're after is upstairs." She bounds silently up to the next floor. I guess it wouldn't hurt to search the ground floor. You make a swift inspection of the casements, walls, and furnishings, searching for secret panels where treasure might be concealed. Only a 58% chance to do it. We need a 7 or better. I guess we can't roll a 6 or better. 7 or better. 7. Oh, then it's successful. Nice. Your deft fingers find a false spine of carved wood among the titles in the bookcase. Pressing it, you hear a click and the bookcase swings out from the wall. Beyond lies a hidden room where you find a verdigris key. It's an artifact. In fact, it's bronze, brass, or copper, but you can't be bothered to clean it up, let alone to care. Go upstairs to find Loria. We'll F5. I'm going to see how long we've been playing. 28 minutes only, wow. Wait for her to return. A long time passes. After a while, you risk calling up to Loria in a whisper. Your voice sounds thick, rasping, choked with growing fear. Loria does not reply. Each second you remain in the house increases the risk of discovery. Go upstairs to find Loria. There's no sign of Loria, but you do find an open trunk and window with a knotted rope dangling from it. So she found the treasure, then made her escape, leaving you behind to face the music. You allow yourself a tight-lipped smile as you hear her voice echoing leadenly from far off in the fog. "There's a thief at Master Talanex's house, quick!" You'll settle the score with Loria at a future date. For now, you just have time to escape before patrol arrives. Leave at once. Oh, man. Whew. Well, we got a verdigris key, whatever that is. It's an artifact. Can we sell it? No. Not that I would, but it's just some sort of key. I wonder if there's a chest or something somewhere. Alright, so we'll quick save, and, didn't make any shards there. Let's explore the city by night. Explore the merchants' storehouses. You hear a muffled cry of distress from a dark alley. Investigate. You find a huddled, moaning figure on the ground. As you approach, a net is thrown over you from behind. You glimpse a face painted with white bone dust and big red circles around the eyes just before a terrific blow on the back of your head slams you into unconsciousness. Continue. You come around inside a disused warehouse enmeshed in the net. You have been stripped of all your possessions. They are in a tidy pile nearby. Several men surround you. They are dressed in furs and robes that are adorned with hundreds of multicolored feathers. Each man wears a necklace of animal skulls and has teeth sharpened to needle-like points. "Hello," the leader says reasonably. "We are the unspeakable ones. It is our way to eat people in sacrifice of our god." Oh my gosh. He points to a squat wooden idol of a grossly fat half-man, half-ape with ivory needles for teeth. You notice the name Badogar the Unspoken inscribed on a plaque at the base of the idol. Badogar the Unspoken, who's he? "Do not speak his name," shouts the cannibal, "or you will be forever cursed." You notice a large cauldron of boiling water into which another cultist is tossing herbs and garlic. He stares at you and licks his lips. Oh, this is horrific. You learn from their conversations that they are from the jungles of distant Ancon Konu, the Feathered Lands, and that they have come here to find new sacrifices for their god and new members for their cult. The chef pronounces the cauldron is ready. Join their cult. Fight them enmeshed in the tent with no supplies. How about we shout Badogar repeatedly? You yell the name of their god again and again. The cultists clasp their hands over their ears, hopping about in horror. "Ah!" howls the leader. "Stop your blaspheming, you heathen devil!" In their confusion, you make it to your equipment. Now you can fight your way out. Nice. Nice. Time to kill. Beautiful. 7 out of 7. They have little daggers. The man wears a necklace of animal skulls and teeth sharpened to needle-like points. Cultist. 11 to 21 offense. That's pretty good. And 2 to 3 damage. Alright, so we have our bow. We have a range of 6, which is lovely. So, boom. 4 damage. Rubble. Come up here. And turn. And we'll shoot you. Dead. Does that increase the range? No, we're at the max range here. We can poison you. And shoot you. Does 3 damage. Oh. This is a little problematic. He's down to 1 stamina, okay. So swap weapons. And we'll go ahead and Shadow Dash. Dead. Dead cultists. Love it. That longbow makes a big difference already. You find a bag of pearls as one of the cultists on one of the cultists' body. You may also take an exotic feather from one of their robes. Bag of pearls. The thing about treasure is it makes you both rich and a target. An exotic feather trophy. You're not much of a bird connoisseur, but it tickles your fancy. Head back to town. Is any of this stuff marketable? The bag of pearls sells for 100. I guess that's what we do with it. Let's see. Well, I could sell something and get a better than a katana. I don't know if any of these are better than a katana though. I think my katana is 2 to 5, but quarterstaff 1 to 9. Quarter the staff, double the damage. Lance is 3 to 6 with a range of 2 for use on horseback, a fact of which you're blissfully unaware. Great axe 2 to 4. This might be a good time to split. Flail 4 to 6. Always liked flails. Half the skill is not mauling yourself with it. Great sword 2 to 7. In love and war, you cannot overcompensate. Let's see. I don't know if I sell the pearls here. What if I go to the harbor? No, we can't sell pearls here. Alright, let's go to, what did I want to do? Character sheet. So we have It does 3 to 5. Wow. That's pretty nifty. Slashing, and it's a sword. I guess there's no, like, sword skills or something. Let's see what we do with our sword. We are at 3 to 5, only 6 to 16 combat. This is 7 to 17. So 3 to 5 action points, 4, no bonus. So really, like a great sword, 2 to 7. I'd probably rather take the 3 to 5 because it seems harder to get the higher numbers in combat. Has the same action point cost, but +1 combat. In Love and War, you cannot overcompensate. I would really probably keep the katana, but go ahead and maybe get the chainmail. That's if we sell the bag of pearls and the trophy feather. Alright, so, I mean, I don't want to lose all this stuff, so let's put some of it away. Scroll of Ebron, Potion of Healing, an oak staff, a verdigris key, bag of pearls, an exotic feather, 10 arrows. Guess we'll take the absolute, bare necessities here, because I want to head back and we've already explored. We did explore the port quarter. Okay. Harbor area. Explore the city by night. Merchant storehouses. You hear a muffled cry of distress from a dark alley. Wait a minute, let's press F5. Does it happen again? You remember that this is a trap set up by the cannibal cultists of Badagar. While one pretends to be hurt, 2 others skulk in the shadows, waiting to ambush the curious. Forewarned, you're able to take them by surprise. You cut one down in seconds. The other cultists, however, turn to fight you. Oh, okay. You getting XP for this, I wonder? I haven't noticed. I don't mind fighting more cultists and ridding the world of these cannibals. 100% hit chance. Boom, 5 damage. Nice. Dead. Got our little lizard pet. Almost forgot about him. 4 damage. Can't really reach to throw a poison vial. So moving back may not have been ideal, but let's swap weapons and shadow dash. Boom, more loot, more XP possibly. You find a bag of pearls and another exotic feather. A trophy, so I guess we take that to like someone who has a bounty on those guys. Check on investments. Total guild investments, 100 shards. To find out how well your investments have done, you have to test your luck. Oh. Special bonuses. +1 if initiated of the 3 fortunes. +1 for info on profitable trade routes between Sokara and Golnir. That's us. +1 for info on best local buys in Golnir. +3 for info on the best trade routes in Utaku. So actually we shouldn't roll this yet, because we'd have to roll an 11. Well, basically we get a +1, so we'd have to roll a 10 or better just to get 10%. And we can use a luck blessing. Alright, do I want to... If I sell a bag of pearls, I'll get 100. That'll bring me up to 330 about. I don't want to buy the chainmail just yet, but it's probably a good idea. Plus we have another bag of pearls if need be. Plus we can go fight them again, so let's sell the pearls. Withdraw 70. Let's buy us some chainmail. I hope it doesn't... Let me F5. I hope it doesn't, and actually save this way. I hope it doesn't, impact, like, our thieving or something, because it's heavy. Let's buy it. Plus we get money... Whoops, I didn't want to exit out of there. Plus we get money from, selling our ring mail. No requirements, plus 3 defense. Our defense goes to 7. Nothing else changes. Right? 4 without it, 7 with it. Cool. And the ring mail goes for 90, so we really only paid 110. Can't beat that. We have 90 left, so let's just deposit 55, so we just carry 35 around. I want to head back and fight more cultists because they're profitable. We could go to the rough part of town. While making your way through the back streets of the poor quarter, you are set upon by knife-wielding thugs who are intent on relieving you of your purse. Now here's something I'm wondering: if we don't talk our way out of it, if we fail that, will we still be able to fight them? Let's try to talk our way out of this. You decide to try and talk your way out, make a charisma roll, 97% chance of succeeding. Boom. It's just thugs, right? The thugs are confused by your rhetoric and leave you alone. Oh, I should have really just fought them for the... Let's fight them. A fine opportunity to teach those thugs not to mess with you. We're violent. But it's against gutter scum. Okay. Simple brigands, they do damage 2, 1 to 2, 2. Alright, so we can just reach them. Only did 3 damage, so, dead. Let's see, they can move 2. Well, we'll just end turn. You're closer. You're deader. Now you're gonna move 2, so you just stay right where you're at. Well, me. I'll hit him with a poisonous vial. Just in case, and... Oh, I should have did the sword skill, but he dies of poison. Cool. More loot, hopefully. You defeat the thugs without too much hustle. You inspect their bodies and find 15 shards. That's it. Okay. Let's see how long we've been playing. 44 minutes, so I want to save here. Man, it's been fun already. We have a lot of places to explore, which we're going to definitely get to. I feel like we're almost done with the city, so we can head we can head out, but I want to do one quick thing at the tavern. Go ahead and pay 3 shards again. Let's make a note of this. Wait, exit. It is said the Pyramid of Zinnock, beyond Spine of Harkoon, beyond Great Steps, in foothills of peaks at the edge of the world. Okay, so the Pyramid of Zinnock, beyond the Spine of Harkoon, beyond the Great Steps, in the foothills of the peaks. We're gonna have to do multiple runs here. Pyramid of Zinnock treasure, beyond the Spine of Harkoon. Alright, we have to make notes like this. Pyramid of Zinnock treasure, beyond Spine of Harkoon, beyond the Great Steps, in foothills of the peaks at the edge of the world. In foothills what was it called? Foothills of the peaks at the edge of the world. Foothills of the peaks of the peaks of the edge of the world. And let's go ahead and give that a number 1. 1 dot. So it is peaks of the edge of the world, right? In foothills of the peaks of the edge of the worlds. Peaks at the edge of the worlds, okay. So anyway, I want to thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this and are enjoying the LP. I hope you'll stick with me for more as we explore this awesome CRPG that makes no mistake what it is, right? It's definitely an RPG. It's definitely hardcore. We're on the hardcore difficulty. It's freaking awesome. Doing really well so far. I played the Java version of this game a while back and was not this successful, and it wasn't actually, it's kind of similar but even more hardcore, the Java version. It's a text-based game, pretty cool, worth checking out, but this one is totally new and refined, and I'm loving it. Hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. Y'all are the best. Much love, peace, and joy. Next time, we explore more of the city if there's anything left, and maybe hit some of these areas outside the city. So I hope to see you guys then. Take care, and bye-bye.